Nobody cares about it.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Yeah. And when you start from the bottom, the only way you got is up now. Love my niggas, they stuck with me through the ups, downs, wins, losses, draws, regardless. Big niggas always lose to the smart ones, don't play me. I became everything the haters said I can't be. Overcame everything that happened to my family. Kinda understand why these niggas can't stand me. Middle fingers up if you hear me, we got one. But we stay militant like Malcolm. Always made plans, never moved ahead without one. Thought as one unit, only seen one outcome. Niggas kept losing every time, now they doubt him, don't thank me. I think niggas mad cause they ain't me. I think niggas overthink. Ain't shit we can't reach. Had to make it happen, shit I never had no plan B. We up now on bitches, show me pussy. Any nigga show me love. I really dreamed it, and I ain't flexing when I say I've really seen it. If what you thought, I ain't stopping till my team led. And if I tell you that I love you, then I mean it. I really mean it. Oh, you know them hometown niggas up to something. Yeah, you know them hometown niggas, they be hustling. You don't trust your hometown niggas, but I love them. I be with my hometown niggas, with my hometown niggas, for them hometown niggas.
Y'all hear me out there?
You know that them hometown niggas, they be hustling. You don't love your hometown niggas like I love them. I be with my hometown niggas, with my hometown niggas. Yeah. Fuck that hesitation, nigga, go for it. Went from dead broke to dead prezzies in the go. My niggas stay patient, now we ain't worried no more. Promise that we make it, and I ain't sell my soul for it. I know this. They can't fuck with me when I'm focused. All they see is
shout out to Stay Pure.
I know it's don't quit. I got dope that's gon' flip. OG's harders don't snitch. We ain't never had none. That's why we always on shit. We got one. Day one niggas riding shotgun. Ain't changed, but they ain't come. No more outcome. Doubled up my hustle, changed my outcome. Without them, I'd rather be caught with it than without one. No, thank me. I think niggas mad cause they
I wasn't gonna let this whole thing play, but this is my shit.
Ain't shit we can't. Had to make it happen. Shit I
never had no plan B. I'm supposed to be a rapper. Nigga, show me love. Show me love. Yeah.
Fuck you thought. I ain't stopping till
different
team
flow pattern. I like
that.
Hey, it mean it. This is a rap session.
You know them
Hometown niggas up to something. And you know them hometown niggas, they be hustling. And you know them hometown niggas, but I love them.
Hope y'all recording that.
Hometown niggas with my hometown niggas.
hometown niggas up to something. You know that them hometown niggas,
Let me find out Star's about to be rapping.
You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be out here.
Let me find out you the writer behind all these songs.
You know how I do, you know what I'm saying? Baby, I'm out here trying to get back to the community. No.
What's up?
Thank you for tuning in to another fucking episode of fucking podcast. I am Star. I'm already drunk.
It's your girl, Patty Mayo.
So we're back.
We all
Thank you guys for tuning in. I am sick. I have been sounding like a man all week long. Let me get the podcast music together.
You don't sound bad.
Yo, you should have heard me on Monday. I was like straight. Oh, what up? Shout out to Stay Pure. We just played his song called Hometown, excuse me. And it's an exclusive release.
I was just saying that's a different flow for you. We like this, okay?
Yeah, I was listening to it all day. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to get the words right.
I like that when there's like a rapper or an artist that you listen to and they can like switch it up.
Yeah.
I love shit like that.
Mad versatile. So shout out to him. Bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and if y'all didn't know, that's my little brother. So that's an exclusive track, and it'll be released soon. So stay on the lookout for that.
Hey, Simone.
Hey, Simone. Hey, boo. All right. So how was your weekend?
My weekend was fun. I was like I was a halftime parent.
Okay.
we babysitted our nieces this weekend. Mm-hmm. So that was so fun. We, did the whole sleepover thing, like painting the nails and making cookies.
Okay.
It was fun. And then I went to my boyfriend's Nana's birthday.
Shut up, Simone.
On Sunday. What's she talking about?
She's talking about, she better not be talking about who I think she's talking about.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I just kind of chilled. Had a little, chill weekend. Yeah, got my nails done.
Okay, yeah, I like that. I like that fall color. You popping my nails is. I'm looking like first of all,
fall is my season, Star. It is. Okay,
I don't really. Fall is good for me. I hate winter. I'm okay with summer sometimes. But yo, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I feel like a whole husky man right now.
Please don't.
Huh?
Please don't.
I sound like a husky man and I look like a husky man. Huh? I'm out here just fluffy.
First of all, shut up.
I'm just
please.
fluffy. Like I came to realize.
First of all, Meg is your body goals, but you're my body goals. So I'm gonna need you to calm down. Okay.
I'm out here.
Don't be talking about my future self like this.
I'm out here fluffy, baby. Just out here, out here eating snacks and shit.
So I've been trying to get my ass in the gym. It just don't work.
Yeah. So I need to get back in there. Okay. But my weekend was bittersweet. So you guys know that my grandma passed away and I went to Alabama. I left on Thursday. Right after the podcast, I left like that Thursday morning. And
when did you come back? Saturday?
I came back Sunday night. I caught the red eye back.
Oh, okay.
And it's very emotional. Like I'm just like I was explaining to Patty Mayo before we went live, like, my emotions is all over the place, but it's hard for me to express, my feelings and emotions because of like so much stuff that I've, been through. So it can take me a while to just express my emotions because of, traumatic situations, people I've lost and, things like that. And it's just a crazy situation, but I thank God for, my family. Like, I didn't realize how much I missed my cousins. Yeah. Like, I feel like I missed a lot, like not growing up down there, circumstances happens. And, I grew up in Boston and, that's far away from Alabama. Yeah. But I really miss my cousins, Like I had a really good time just being around them and family. Yeah.
It's good to have that. You like in the midst of everything else.
Yeah.
You need to have some type of happiness.
Right.
Something that makes you smile.
Yeah.
And laugh.
Yeah. Cause it's a sad situation. And, and I could only imagine, they got to see my grandma every day. You know what I'm saying? So I can only imagine like the stuff that they are going through. You know what I'm saying? But but
stay close with them because you know what? They probably learned a lot from your grandmother too, and they'll be able to share that with you.
Yeah. But no, we're in group chat.
There you go, group chat.
My other cousin actually put us on mute because she was like, I need to get some sleep.
Right.
But now shout out to all my cousins in Alabama. I really love you guys, miss you guys, and I will be back soon. Excuse me. All right. Speaking of family. Yes, it is. Family is the best feeling. Thank you, boo. So speaking of family, you gonna tell us about your peoples? Huh?
Yeah. So let me know how y'all feel about this because I felt like Corey wasn't wrong, but we're talking about the Kardashians. Mm-hmm. So on the last episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Scott Disick, who is Kourtney's longtime boyfriend, and Corey Gamble, who is Chris's, the mom's boyfriend, got into an argument because Kourtney was talking about their daughter and how she had scratched Nanny in the face.
How bad her ass is.
So this is what she said. She said, you guys, I don't have a nanny anymore. She said P was really upset. She was putting her in the car and Penelope scratched her face. So Penelope is Kourtney's daughter. Right? She said, but P can be out of control. I think she almost blacks out and does these wild things. And so Corey was like, well, is it cool to pop the kid for misbehaving? Like, what do you do when this, I kind of feel like, what do you do when this happens?
Right.
And she's like, well, first they kind of ignored it. They tried to keep talking over him.
Right.
And then he's just looking at them like, he's kind of like looking like, all right, I would have popped. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then she said, well, you know what? No, but you can also say something to her in that moment. Okay. Then Scott steps in. And because he was like, if somebody scratches me, she said, I'm sorry, but if P scratch me for no reason, I'm whipping her ass and I'll explain it to y'all later.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so Scott goes, what? You would whip Penelope's ass if she scratched you?
He was hella aggressive. You'll beat he was like, you'll beat her. You'll beat
like my little 6-year-old daughter, Penelope, you would beat her.
He said I would whoop her. Like
right. And then, so after a while, Corey was like, no, I'll whoop your ass. Yeah. And I felt that because it's just like, I don't know about y'all, but I grew up with my mom telling me she's going to whoop my ass if I did anything wrong. So, for Kourtney even trying to defend her daughter on some shit, like, she scratched your nanny's face, and you're just like, well, she just blacks out sometimes. I don't know.
But this is my thing with that, right? She basically allows her kids. They don't
to
discipline.
Do whatever.
They don't discipline their kids, and she's like, oh well. At this point, I don't know what to do because there's nothing that I can take away from her that she's going to care about. That means you give her whatever she wants.
They parent different,
and your parenting skills are crazy.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna just say this: I was with my little TT baby this weekend. Okay. Now,
was TT baby scratching and doing crazy shit like that?
Y'all already know. Wait, y'all know how I feel about Avon. Avon is my boo.
What'd she do?
But Avon is bad as fuck. Yo, I was like,
she was wilding out.
No, Avon is just like her personality is so strong. So I was with her. I was trying to turn this down a little bit. I was with her over the weekend, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna take you to get some sneakers or whatever. Mm-hmm. And she's like, oh, okay. Oh, TT, look, waterfall. I was like, yeah, okay. Well, I see the waterfall. We gonna, go get the sneakers and come back. Mm-hmm. So we went to another store and we didn't see anything. So we was going back to the store where near the waterfall goes. She goes, okay, listen, TT, we're gonna go see the waterfall first, and then we're gonna go and get the sneakers. I'm like, no. We're going to go and get the sneakers or it won't be no waterfall at all. So it's like, yo, she kept turning up in the store, touching all the sneakers and stuff like that. Like, yo, at some point you have to discipline your kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm her aunt. Yes, I'll give her a pop-out, but the parents need to give her a fucking pop-out too.
But how do parents feel about this? I'm not a parent.
Right.
How do parents feel about somebody else whooping their kids?
If I'm watching your kid and they acting up, I'm beating their ass. I don't give a fuck. I'm beating it. Like,
I agree with you.
She was acting up all down the road, just
especially if it's my family. Yeah. Oh yeah.
She told me she was like, she told me she didn't like me.
You're not doing
because I took her Paw Patrol, and I'm like, Nana, pack your Paw Patrol so you can bring it. And then she apologized. Yo, the shit's crazy. Kids are crazy. But my thing is this: if you don't discipline your kids and nip that shit in the bud, it's only going to get worse as they get older.
Right. So my thing is, she's saying exactly how her daughter acts.
Right.
And I just feel like in this case, she shouldn't have been getting mad. Like, for all the black men that's been around that family, they ain't never heard of somebody whooping somebody's ass, a kid's ass. Right. Yes, you whoop a child. You whoop a child if they act up. I mean, to each his own. Everybody want to parent differently, but I don't believe in that.
Right.
I even whip my dog.
Okay.
I do.
Right.
I do. Pow pow.
Okay.
Right on the tail.
I don't know.
I do. You have to.
Yeah, you do.
It's all about discipline.
Yeah, you got to discipline. So speaking of being disciplined,
what?
I know.
What were you into last night?
I know one person who needed to be disciplined as a child.
Who? Donald Trump?
Yes. the guy who tweeted presidential harassment.
You know what? He's mad because they done put out a fucking impeachment inquiry on his ass. And it should be. Yeah. It should be. It's about time. But now things are getting a little bit out of hand. I'm not sure if anybody's heard, but he's been using his power in office to solicit interference from a foreign country in order to gain the presidential election of 2020.
And how crazy is that? I mean, it's not like it's unbelievable. I mean,
it's definitely not unbelievable, because what do you think he was doing with the Russians?
Exactly. But this
is just proof that he was doing that.
Right. So he's abusing his power, but that's how it is. Like, people, they use their little privilege and they think that they're above the law and they can do whatever the fuck they want to do, when in reality, you can't. So now this is coming down on him, and he's on some, he's being harassed, which you're not being harassed. Like, you were wrong.
This is something that was long coming
right
to you. This is something that you well deserve. I just feel like he's just not the best representation for our country.
Nah, I mean, somebody who stays on Twitter and comment on every fucking thing that goes on. I think that shit is crazy as hell. Like, I just feel like our president, if you're going to be the president, there's no way that you should just be continuously on Twitter tweeting about every fucking thing that's going on. That shit is crazy as hell to me.
All day long.
Right. So, whatever. It is what it is. But I just feel like I mean, I don't know what's going to happen with the impeachment. It does, it seems like they're serious about it this time, but we just have to kind of wait it out and see what happens. But
is there an election for that? Can we have an election for his impeachment?
Right. So as we discussed before, do you want to make the announcement?
All right. So I know y'all remember a couple shows ago, we were talking about the Department of Homeland Security just saying that they should make white supremacists terrorists.
Right.
They should be classified as terrorists. And our prayers have been answered. So we thought it wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, we didn't think it was going to happen. But they, Homeland Security, they finally decided to put them on a list.
It's about time.
Yeah, and I think it is because, on the 24th of this month, I know that you guys seen that video circulating around around the lady at CVS. So her name is Heather. What's her name? I can't find it. Heather what?
Heather Payton.
Yes, Heather Payton. So she was in CVS screaming at the top of her lungs on how she hate niggers. Fuck you niggers, I hate niggers, and then adds, I will kill niggers, but the law says that I can't kill niggers, and if the law didn't say that I couldn't kill niggers, then they'll all be dead.
She needed her ass beat.
How crazy is that? So I'm glad that they added them to the list, because with this coming out, what do you mean you wish you can kill niggers? Like, come on, seriously?
The law says you can't.
But the law says you can't.
I would have whipped her ass. If I was in the store, I would have to ask.
So there must
have been nobody black in that store.
It was the black chick was recording it, but they followed her. She followed her out of the store. If you watch the whole video, I'm gonna post it on.
I guess I just be reacting.
Podcast page, but they followed her out of the store, and she was like, yeah, nigger, get my license plate, yeah, fuck you, nigger, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like. One lady, eyewitness, said that it came out of nowhere. It was quiet in CVS, and then someone just yelled the N-word.
These things are all premeditated.
Probably. It probably is.
Yeah, especially if you're a white supremacist and this is something that you do. Mm-hmm. That's something that you do. You plot for it. You seek out somebody who you hate significantly, and you harass them for no apparent reason. She didn't have to be provoked. They're just saying, like there was no build up to it. Of course, there wasn't no build up. That's just how she feels.
But she's showing her true colors. I'd rather people be honest about how they feel. If you hate me, hey, tell me that. I'd rather you hate me to my face than pretend that you like me to my face and do some crazy shit behind my back. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not really sure where this lady works at or, what she does for a living, but hopefully they find her at her job. Was it?
Yeah, I hope so.
What did Swipes and Giggles say? I can't see it. Read what
I've been having to bring everything over here.
Oh, read it from up to...
No, sorry. You need to wear your glasses from now on. I'm tired of this. Simone said neighbors whipped our ass when we was little. Right. That's true.
Gave you a good pop.
That is true. Stay Pure said, thank God he's almost out of here. Simone said, let's pray he's out. Nick said, I'm tired of them. We can't kill anyone, period. But you sure as hell can beat her ass, right? Simone says, wow. So I think it says, he told Karen she couldn't use her coupon from 2 years ago. Is that why she's mad?
Oh, that's coupon. Hell no.
No. It's just sad. It's just sad that this is what the world's come to. But I'm going to just say again, just prepare yourself. Because honestly, me being a person, I react.
Yeah.
Like I just let people fucking push my buttons and I react. And I probably would have whipped her ass. But I know that I'm an adult now and I have to learn to just let people be them.
Yeah. You can't change people, especially a lot of people who has that hate in them. They were raised that way. Like that's what they, grew up in and around and shit like that.
And then you should feel bad for those people.
Yeah. Well, I know. I don't feel bad for them.
No, you should. You should because they and stuff like that.
Nope. I don't feel bad for them at all. They're gonna feel bad for that ass whooping they get. But anyway. So y'all know that it's now in the hot girl summer.
It's a hot girl fall.
It's a hot girl fall.
Fall is my season. Y'all gonna hear this all fall.
Yo, so it apparently is a hot girl fall. Now,
get your pumpkin ass beer in your cozy sweater.
Ow. So anyway, so Meg Thee Stallion, you know, she recently just signed a management deal with Rock
Nation. What the fuck? Def Jams. Geneva. What?
Yeah.
Patty. What?
Yeah. You drunk already? I did put a lot of tequila in there.
Yeah, and I'm drinking something different tonight. I'm drinking something more healthier. You know,
it's a whole lot of tequila in there.
This is the star concoction.
It is. So anyway, damn, I sound bad. But anyway, so Meg Thee Stallion, you know, she announced her deal with Rock Nation. She was very excited about it. Her mother was her manager. You know, her mother actually quit her job to manage her full time.
Unfortunately, she passed away.
Yeah, unfortunately, she passed away earlier this year.
March or May.
Right. So she, you know, she was like, after my mom passed away, I promised myself that I'll keep going hard. Not only on music, not only was music with my dream, but it was her dream as well. She goes, I have my days where I want to go hide and cry because she's not here. She knows that she knows that her mom wouldn't want her to do that. Right. You know, she would want her to keep going. Right. I don't know where the fuck Larry Johnson came from. I don't know where the fuck he came from. Right.
I don't know if y'all even pay attention to this lunatic ass motherfucker.
So y'all remember Larry Johnson? He was supposedly years ago, he was best friends with Jay-Z. They used to roommate together, whatever. So he comes out and says her mother, who was her manager, died a month ago, March 29th, the same month her breakout music industry filled with easily corrupted, fatherless children looking for Satan, basically saying that she sacrificed her mom. Now, nigga, like, where the fuck did you even come from?
I think he's just having a mental break.
But why would you even do that to somebody? And she's a young girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's still battling her mother passing away.
Right, because that was
like, who does some shit like that? Right.
So recent. And the fact is, like, I feel like he's just jealous.
Yeah.
He's just jealous because he's not a part of the Rock Nation anymore. He's jealous because he's not at that tier of fame anymore.
Right.
He's on Twitter literally tweeting about everything,
right?
That makes no fucking sense.
And wasn't he like an alcoholic at one point? I drink my tequila.
Yep, I heard that. He's sorry. No, no, like basically, this nigga was like literally tweeting anything. He's sitting here talking about on Twitter, oh, I wouldn't want to fuck her. I've had better, naming all these bitches
that he had sex with.
Mind you, he's grammatically incorrect the entire time he's tweeting. He doesn't even know. He's probably belligerent, drunk at this point. I feel you. That's why I don't have Twitter, because I would do the same. But you know, it's just pisses me off that he comes for everybody that doesn't even ask him.
Yeah, he was an opinion. He was super corny. So
Megan doesn't even know who he is.
Right. So okay. A lot of people don't know who he is, but you know,
I didn't know who he was.
She did. It was very offensive for him to say that, you know what I'm saying, or to make those claims. It was very ignorant. But you know, she cleared up.
A fucking man.
She cleared up that, you know, her mom had a brain tumor. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how are you putting two and two together? Like she was already a hot artist in her
but
state.
These people, but this is how the entertainment can trap certain people, because there's a lot of people that go down that road. Yeah. They go down that dark road where they just feel like everybody is doing better than them because they're worshiping the devil. Yeah. Like, what?
It's crazy how you know, everybody
all that Illuminati
yeah,
shit,
I was about to say that. Yeah, everybody think that's. I don't know if it's a real thing. I don't really get involved in stuff like that.
It could possibly, but there's so many people that are like working their ass off, and I say it's social media. I say it's the way social media is built up right now, because even before her mother passing, I knew about Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, industry, sometimes they do put like, you know, plants out there, and, you know, they put a lot of money behind people to make that person blow up and shit like that or whatever. But you know,
where it could see like somebody's doing something like that.
Like for instance, that dude, what's that young dude? He came out that he was gay.
The new one, right?
What's his name?
Lil Nas X.
Yeah, like him. Like he just came from out of nowhere. He blew up off of that one fucking song, which is kind of like gimmicky to me. You know what I'm saying? But what else do he have? Like,
but I feel like he blew up because of the fact that nobody wanted to accept his music.
I just think that people built controversy around his shit, which
And
made it blow up. And
it
could have been his own people just planting shit so his shit can blow up, because it's like,
but you know what, Star?
He came out of nowhere with that one ass song.
You just made a big point, because a lot of times celebrities, when they hit their first break, it's typically because something tragic happened to them, whether it be good or bad. It's usually because something big came out about their personal life or something that they've done.
Well, when he came out that he was gay, that he had already blew up by then.
Not that, but the controversy behind people not accepting him to be on the country billboard.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean. Controversy starts shit.
But what I'm saying is, like, I feel like his own people built that controversy around it. You get what I'm saying?
Could have been.
And not people saying, oh, we don't want him. It could have been like, oh, I don't think that they want him. Exactly. You know, because again, he has that one song. What else? Trump. What else do he has? He has nothing else. I don't get it. Anyway, all right. So let's get into the main topic that I wanted to talk about. So
I want to hear about.
So I don't know if you guys have been watching State of the Union. No, so
Why? What?
Yeah, I always used to say that. Remember when we first started watching it? State of the Culture. So we was watching State of the Culture, and it's been,
I would let your ass just say State of the Union. I'm like, what?
So yeah, I fucked it up the first time we were talking about it. But anyway, so
just let it happen.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, right. So anyway, we were watching, Remy Ma and the new girl on there, Eboni K, or whatever, talk. So Eboni K, she's a lawyer. She comes from more of a political background and stuff like that. I'm not really sure how I feel about her on the show, because I've only seen I seen like 1.5 episodes. The first episode I was kind of like, but this episode that I seen her on, I was like, oh, okay, a little spicy. Well, first of all, calm down. I was like, okay, a little spicy or whatever.
When I first seen her too, I wasn't like, she looks a little uncomfortable, but I could get it. You're in a new space.
Mm-hmm. So she's trying to get comfortable. And it's like 2 head females. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like,
and 2 different males, one is the asshole who just says whatever the fuck comes to his brain, and the other one like literally sits there and like thinks everything out before he says it. And then Remy Ma is the other person who just says whatever the fuck she wants to say. Right. If you feel some type of way about it, what do you got to say back to me? Because I'm going to challenge you on it.
Right.
But she definitely stood her ground this last episode.
So I'll say this.
I like her.
So they were basically discussing snitching and snitching or stay a law-abiding citizen. So my thing is this, everybody's been talking about the 6ix9ine situation. We talked about it last week or the week before that?
Probably last week. Yeah.
So we talked about 6ix9ine or whatever, and they were having a discussion. It kind of got a little bit heated or whatever, because Eboni was basically saying that, you can kind of, you can basically snitch, like saying that it was okay to snitch.
Let's keep in mind, he went overboard with the snitching. He gave out names that nobody asked for.
Yeah.
So she was just kind of saying on the podcast, like, in this case, prosecutors, they're by quantity. So they didn't give him a specific amount on how many people they needed. They didn't tell him, this is what we need from you, and we're going to give you this. They kind of played him in a way.
Yeah. So he was just singing.
He was just scared because they knew he wasn't built for that. So he was just literally singing, thinking that he's going to get, minimum maybe 5 years or less, or probably no prison time if he just tells all these people.
Right.
That wasn't the case. They played him because they didn't tell him how many people he needed, and he's just going overboard. And they're like, okay, but you're still going to get these years. You're still going to get about 10 to 20 years.
So my thing with the argument between her and Remy was, I feel where Remy's coming from. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because if it's not even about you being in the streets. Everyone's from the hood, and we all know the street code. You don't got to be
the street laws.
You don't got to be a gang member to abide by like the street codes and the no snitching codes. Like you know what it is. Like you're in that life, and your family knows that you're in that life, so you know what it is when shit goes down. Now,
and I agree with Remy because she was just kind of saying like, if you're not built
for that lifestyle,
then
you
don't do shit. Yeah,
right.
just don't be in it. Don't be around it. And you wouldn't have to be in the position to snitch on somebody.
Because my thing is, somebody who's out there and they're gangbanging and doing all of that shit, a real nigga's gonna take that charge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like, but was never built for.
Yeah, but you also got to think about it. He wasn't really in a gang. He was just the money. You know what I'm saying? Like he was the income for the gang. So he was. So that's it's kind of like their fault. But at the end of the day,
he was this little nigga. He been scared since the beginning.
Yeah, but my thing is, at the end of the day, they kind of set themselves up. But going back to
fucking with his ass.
Yeah, they should have. But going back to the situation, it did kind of get heated or whatever. But I feel where Remy's coming from. I don't really feel where she's coming from, because she's coming from as a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? So as a lawyer, you got a client, you know your client know information. Hey, you need to tell me this information to get you off. Like that's how she's looking at it.
She said, well, tell me how much time you can do.
Yeah, like tell me how much time you can do. Like if I know that you're not built for this, tell me how much.
If my lawyer told me that, I'm like, guess what? You're fired.
Yeah.
Because like Nick says, fire her. I don't know who she was talking about, but
I think she's about her.
But yeah, like at that point, like what?
Yeah.
How much time can I do? Bitch, none.
Yeah.
The fuck? Get me the fuck out of here. If you can't, then just whatever let me know what the fuck is going on. You tell me what the fuck is going on.
Right.
You shouldn't be sitting here asking me. I don't know shit about the law.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, like me as a citizen of like, I don't know shit about the law. I'm like recently learning because of things that I have to talk about on this podcast. That's why I'm learning. But that ass, I don't know shit about the law. So if my lawyer comes to me with some bullshit,
but you have to like, you have to kind of, you gotta get educated. Babe.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm definitely woke now. I'm definitely trying to get myself there.
She out here
but there are people who just don't know about the fucking law and then can get played by the system, and this is showing exactly why.
But that's what happens. A lot of these kids
Remy said, just don't fucking get yourself involved in that bullshit. If you are not, you know what's up.
Mm-hmm.
When you're getting yourself involved in a gang, if you're getting yourself involved in drugs, if you're getting yourself involved in any of that shit, murder, all that shit, you know what can happen. You could either die, you could either go to jail. So what are you gonna do? You know, if your people are loyal to you, then you have to be loyal to them.
But a lot of these niggas ain't loyal no more. Like the streets has changed. It's not how it was back in the day. But all right, so I'm gonna turn down the music because I want to. That bitch. But so I'm gonna turn down the background music a little bit.
I just imagine her in her apartment right now, like, no, that bitch.
Fuck that bitch. But anyway, so there was another clip of Remy talking about the situation for I'm always burping. That dude
Antonio Brown.
That dude Antonio Brown or whatever in the rape situation. So basically, I want you to hear you guys' thoughts on this because I kind of felt where she was coming from, but I don't think she kind of like really explained herself fully. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just like, $1
million. If you raped
that must be the second accuser. Right?
Yeah. If you raped me, and this is what I say in all the rape, like, or people be like, oh, they paid money to get the case thrown out. It was quite. If you rape my sister, my daughter, my anything, I don't want your money. I tell you all the time, like, I want you, like, castrated. I want to Loretta Bob at your ass. Like, I want, like, the things that I want done, like, are crimes. Worst case scenario, I want something to happen to you, like, to where, you know, you're removed from being able to do this to someone else. When you come to me with a number, say, hey, give me $2 million and I'll go away. Now, to me, that's like, you're being paid.
But could that be compensation though? Just to, kind of think about it from another way.
So
Because I hear that a lot, Remy. I hear a lot of people that are like, well, if it was rape, well, first of all, why are you not in criminal court? Why are you not going to the police, taking out and it being, is he not arrested? Like you go to criminal
$1 million.
All right. So basically, she's basically saying that if you're raped, why are you pursuing him for money instead of trying to press criminal charges? But this was a follow-up.
My thing is just this. It seems like in a lot of these alleged sexual assault cases, the women are asking for money. Hey, give me some money and I'll feel better. To me, in any exchange where sexual acts are being compensated with money, like that's prostitution.
All right, so that's why I'm gonna stop it there. Now, I feel like she kind of took it too far with that, because if you're being raped, no, it's not prostitution, because you have to willingly be, you have to be a participant in, you know what I'm saying, in that. So I don't feel her on that part, you know what I'm saying? But
I definitely feel her on the first part.
I do feel her on the first part, because if you are in a situation where you are raped, I don't want your money. I want to see you in jail.
I want to.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't want to see you in jail. I want to see you killed.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
I'm sorry.
I mean,
I
say
say what's
too.
on my mind, but at the end of the day, no, fuck that.
Yeah,
and I will do it myself. I mean,
I agree with Remy.
But you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, like that's how you feel if somebody abused somebody you love.
Yeah,
that's how you feel.
But my thing is, how do you feel with taking that money? Like I don't feel.
I would not
like
want
like that's what I'm saying. Like the people who is doing like these, civil lawsuits and things like that. It's like, yo, when I wouldn't even feel good spending that money. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like,
it doesn't do nothing.
Yeah,
for me.
like it's not compensation for anything. Like, nah, I don't want that shit.
Yeah, I feel that.
Money should not be the answer at all.
And Ebony was saying like, okay, well, if they give you money, then you can, pay for yourself to get counseling, and you can pay for yourself. Like,
but if you're working and shit like that, your insurance can pay for that too.
Let me say something. There is nothing you can do to bring you back from somebody molesting you.
Yeah,
there's nothing
taking something from you. Yeah,
there's nothing you can do. There's nothing that they can give that person to make them feel better. That's the part that's gone. It's the part that you were attacked. You had no control over your body, and that person took something from you so precious.
Yeah,
like rape is a serious thing, and so I just feel like for her to say like she would take the money, I didn't agree with Ebony at all on that. And Remy did take it a step ahead. Was saying like prostitution, but definitely like if you were raped, that should be the last thing you're asking for, somebody's fucking money.
Yeah,
like if you want to give me your money, nigga, donate that shit or do something with that. I don't give a fuck about that money, nigga. Right? I'll put that money on your head. You hear me? Like fuck that.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into the relationship topics. So I did send it to you if you have it. What? But yeah, so wait, what did Tanika say? Money is not the answer. If you've been violated, that should be go to not the answer. Did you find it?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay. All right. So go ahead. So this is actually funny. I ran across this on the Shade Room actually. Yo, so when I read this, did I read it last night and sent it to you or today?
That was last night.
Yo, I was like, whoa, what the fuck?
All right. So how far would you go for a divorce?
Dude.
So our homeboy Paul Nixon, he's a Texas man, he's 51 years old. He went as far as to get a divorce behind his wife's back. Yes. Let me tell you what this man did.
And it's against the law. He basically forged her fucking signature.
Against the law. Right. He forged not only her signature, a Notary Republic signature. He forged like several documents. Mm-hmm. He was all out there. Let me say something. He got the divorce.
Yeah.
For the time being. Mm-hmm. Because it's against the law. So let me tell you how the wife found out. She found out that he was spending money buying jewelry or whatever. So she confronted him about it. Like, what's going on with all this jewelry? And he's just like, well, bitch, we ain't even married. We're divorced, actually.
Right. So she's looking at him like, what? How? Like, how the fuck is we divorced? So this nigga showed up in court with his new wife. So when the reporters were basically interviewing him, he was like, this is my wife, like pointing at his new wife, and she's dumb as hell, standing next to him, like, and it's my thing is, if you didn't want to be with somebody, why not just get a regular divorce?
Yeah, that's
what I'm saying. Like, why
you still living with her?
Right, y'all still have a whole fucking
situation
life
going
together.
on. Yeah, y'all got
Like,
a situation going on. Like, it's not that bad,
crazy.
sir. It is not that bad, sir.
So what would you do if you found out that your husband went behind your back and divorced you?
I'm gonna get penalized for everything that I say on the show. I am one day,
but you're not married right now.
I'm not married right now.
All right,
and if my husband ever did this to me, he won't live to talk about it.
Yo, my thing, I don't know. Like, that shit would be so fucking crazy to me, because now it's like, yo, you're in a whole nother fucking marriage.
Yeah. So now that's another crime, bigamy.
So my thing is this: is that so okay, right? So now that he's married to this other chick, so is that marriage like null and void? Because
it is now and void, because him and his first wife are still
legally married because he forged it.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit's crazy, yo. So I wonder how the new wife feel. But she had to know she probably gave him the plan. You know how bitches are. They'll start doing investigations like, well, you know, if you do this. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, like, if you're married to somebody, right, and you haven't seen that person in years, I heard that, you know, if you haven't had any contact with them, you can put like an ad out in the paper, and if, you know, that person doesn't answer the ad or whatever, then, you know, you're granted a divorce. But you was living with her. Y'all had a whole fucking life together. You forged this shit.
How long is that? Because based off of what I know, it's really long. Like, you have to not be in communication for like 7 years.
Yeah, but that's still some people I know that are separated from their spouse and they live in different fucking states.
That's
and
true.
Haven't spoke to each other.
My mother and my father, they separated when I was maybe like 6 years old, and they just recently got a divorce when I was 21.
Damn.
Yeah,
that's a long ass time.
But that's so long because they weren't even dealing with each other. Divorce is expensive, okay?
It's not really that expensive, especially if you guys, if you don't have nothing. If you don't have nothing as far as like, if y'all don't got no business together, you know what I'm saying? There's no child support, alimony payments, and no house and assets to be split up. Divorce is not that expensive. People just don't want to go through the fucking process. Like, yo, if you're not gonna be with somebody, then just get a fucking divorce. You know what I'm saying? Just
but that's
let that shit go.
Like, people, please, like, before you get married, please be sure of who you're gonna marry, because you just don't want to end up in that position.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
You don't want to end up in jail, ladies.
Yeah. I know.
Because I'm the type of bitch that'll end up in jail. We either married because we ain't getting divorced, so you either married or you dead. You pick.
Your thing. Instagram.
But Instagram.
Right. But I feel like I don't know what I would do. I would definitely choke the shit out of him though in court, and I'll have my cousins in
Listen,
I'll have my cousins.
Please don't play me, sir. Please don't play me, sir.
Yes.
If you love your penis in your life,
please don't play me. All right. All right. So this next situation is crazy. I already know what I would do, but I want to know what you would do, Geneva. I already know what you're gonna do. He's gonna lose his life. You're gonna cut off his penis. But
because sometimes it don't just be enough to lose me. Because I feel like if you lost me, you lose everything, and you cry and you be sad and stuff.
So who is this tonight? Who is this person?
Whoever decides to play me.
No, I'm sorry. Like, who are you tonight? What personality?
Who am I tonight?
Yeah. What personality are you today?
I don't know. We're still figuring her out, Natasha.
Hell no.
All right. So let's talk about this shit, okay?
All right.
What should I do? She asked. Last week, HR called me and said I needed to confirm a payment that was made on my medical insurance.
Shimon. That's her name. Shimon. It's Shimon.
Shimon Nicole.
Shimon wants you to bring the accent back. So read that in the accent, please.
You know what? I can't do that.
Come on.
All right, for the people, I'll do this one time. Last week, the HR called me and they said I needed to confirm a payment that was made on my medical insurance. When we checked, it was a payment for a baby delivery and postnatal care costs made at a private hospital.
A baby?
I am married and I have a child. Both my husband and my daughter are registered and use my bank medical insurance. I went to the hospital to follow up the matter and verify the details, only to discover a woman was admitted to the hospital and gave birth under the signature of my husband. What? A boy was born who carries my husband's names. Not one, but many names. Stop.
Yo, what the fuck? Yo.
I followed up the matter and established that he has a girlfriend who recently gave birth. I went to the hospital to give birth. I went to the hospital to follow up the matter and verify the details. Oh, I already said that part. Not true. Okay.
Why shush me? Fuck. Yo, I cannot.
Woo, okay. I confronted with the facts and medical account details. He has confessed that it's a woman who has a child for him. He said it was a mistake, and he has been trying to resolve the matter without hurting me. So I am so shocked at this that I have been taking leave from work. I am broken and don't know what to do. So please help me.
First of all, what?
Okay, y'all happy now?
Yo, so did she give birth or she gave birth?
She gave birth.
She gave birth.
You're right.
Yo. All right, so listen to this, right? Imagine your fucking HR department calling to confirm medical procedures.
I'm like, you have to check again. This has to be a mistake.
For a fucking baby you didn't have. Now,
that's a mistake.
He said that it was a mistake. My nigga, you had the audacity. Let me say this again. You had the audacity to use my fucking insurance that I pay for out of my fucking paycheck that I fucking work for a side bitch to give birth to a baby? So you want to die. That's it. Like, everybody has to die. You hurting a baby. Nigga, no.
Shooting up the hospital.
Yo, who the fuck does that? And then gonna say that it was a mistake. It couldn't have been a mistake because you used my shit. You knew I was gonna find out. Did you not think that I was gonna find out about it?
He did not think that through, Star. He did not think it through at all. I think that was the dumbest thing he ever did.
That shit was so fucking stupid.
That bitch would have had to have found her own motherfucking insurance. So you was gonna have to pocket that shit behind. And the crazy thing, he didn't even come to me and tell me.
Yeah.
He didn't even come to me and tell me like a real man. Like, yes, this is me putting myself in her shoes. He didn't even come to me like a real man. He didn't come and say, you know what, babe, I got this bitch pregnant. We gotta take her out. Like, he didn't do that. So now I can't trust you. We can't be together. Like,
yo, I can't trust it.
We can't be together.
This is my thing. Like, not only did you have the audacity to let this bitch use my goddamn insurance, now my company's looking at me like, damn bitch, like what?
No.
Not only that, but you had the audacity to let this bitch name her fucking kid after you.
Not your last name. No,
but your whole fuck. He's a junior.
What? Why? Y'all can't see my feet, but they're going really fast right now into this chair.
I'm sitting up here like
very upset.
So you let this bitch give you a junior?
Is there a law to that? Can we lock his ass up for that? There has to be a law for niggas having babies on you. No. There's a law for adultery.
All right, I'm ahead of. Yo, I mean, in a divorce,
this nigga is going to jail.
Yeah, like he should go to jail.
He killed the baby.
Yeah, he did.
He killed the baby.
You signed yourself up for death in the family that you created on the side when you stepped out on me. We're fucking married.
We were.
Mind you, we were. Then not only that,
now
we are
terrible.
Somebody gotta die. Hello. Somebody gotta go. It ain't gonna be me. It's gonna be you.
And her.
And the baby.
I'll probably take the baby.
Baby gotta go too, yo. At the end of the day, it's like, what did Kevin Hart? Somebody's gotta go. Huh?
She said the baby gotta go too.
Hi, hello.
Hey, new person.
Hello, peoples. So, So yeah, I feel like that's a crazy situation to happen, yo. It's embarrassing. I mean, your HR can't really tell
what's going on. It is just embarrassing because you know what's going on.
But,
you know the situation.
But this is what I would say though. Oh, so she says they needed to confirm a payment was made on her medical insurance. I mean, I don't know what kind of insurance she has, but...
and that's why I would have been like, that's a mistake.
Because like when I go to the doctors and shit like that, my HR department don't call me. I don't know what type of insurance she got.
Well, I don't have medical through my. First of all, let me tell you something. My job charges $80 a week for somebody's medical insurance when I could just go through Mass Health and get me some $80 a month. Type shit.
Damn, that's
I'm not
expensive.
doing that. Yeah, I'm not doing that. No.
No. Yeah, that's expensive as fuck, yo.
I would not.
$80 for one person?
For me.
What type
me myself.
You sure the dog's not on that shit?
Shit. The dog is not on it.
Yo, but what type of insurance is it though?
I don't know.
Yeah, it must be some.
I looked at that and I was like, no, decline.
It must be some good insurance,
like,
baby.
I was like, can I decline this? X.
My insurance isn't that expensive. But you know what? All right. Speaking of insurance, what I hate is that they, for like insurance, you pay mad money for insurance, and then like for like vision, it's not expensive. For dental, it's not expensive. But like, yo, fucking dental is the most expensive fucking thing. Yo, do you know that I've been fucking getting work there on my teeth for like a few years? Like seriously, like the shit's fucking expensive.
Because you literally have to, because you can't afford
you
that
have
shit.
to pay for out of pocket.
No.
So like
the dentist is out here giving out credit cards and shit. Like, well, can you get a credit card? I'm like, I don't want to pay. I'll keep my tooth. Yo. It will deteriorate in my mouth, bitch. I don't got time for this.
No, that's not good.
It's gonna deteriorate today, bitch.
No.
I
That's
don't
not
got
good.
these problems. But
Look,
the thing is,
what did she say?
Oh, the caller was being messy. She saw that the side chick at the doctor.
I was a visit. I know, right?
No, she didn't. Stop, Simone.
Tanika said, cut that nigga.
But my thing is this. I should have to be paying an arm and a leg for somebody's medical insurance. That should come free.
Yeah.
I feel like in America, medical insurance and education should come free. That's what people need.
I think dental insurance should come free.
Yeah.
Because you, honestly, because you got to think about it. When dental insurance, think about that can cause a lot of health issues. Like people don't realize that shit.
Yeah.
Like you having like, your teeth is all fucked up and shit like that. That can cause like different issues and shit like that. Like I'm the type of person, that's why I'm sounding all like a husky man. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here just a big fluffy bitch. But anyway, so I like to eat a lot of snacks and shit like that. So I had mad cavities. Mm-hmm. So with me having mad cavities, I had to get mad fillings and shit like that. Mm-hmm. So now, not only that, so everybody. So not only that I have
said, cut that nigga dick off. You heard me. They make it seem like it's a luxury to have teeth. I need them just like I need my house.
That's what I'm saying, yo. And like nobody is forcing the law on this. I'm so upset, yo. Do you know how much money I had to fucking spend? Not only that, I'm in the process of getting Invisalign. So if you think I sound bad now, wait till you hear me when I get those fucking
she gonna
trays
have
in
the
my mouth.
list.
I'm like this. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? We was
out
here.
Sound like on a like Star. Can you relax?
I can't see.
I
can't talk. I'll be like I'm just be out here dumb, just looking dumb.
Let me stop.
She said, meanwhile, I was at the dentist all day. Yeah, so I actually just missed my last dentist appointment,
for
right?
Your tooth.
And I missed my last dentist appointment, and I was supposed to get the rest of my fillings. And I was like, damn, bitch, how many fillings you got? I eat a lot of sweets. But but I gotta get 4 more. Shit's crazy. But anyway, so after I get the 4 more, then I'll be granted to pay for my Invisalign. The fuck? Yeah. So it's
like a win-win.
Yeah.
Okay.
So win-lose.
So win-lose, but win. Because your teeth gonna be pretty.
Yeah. But you know what my dentist said? My dentist said that my teeth is actually white. He said my teeth is like teenage white.
They're teenage white?
Yeah.
They teenage. Her teeth are teenage.
So that means like my teeth are like at the whitest. So you bitches out here, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all at your old man white. Y'te. Y'all at your own man
white. And I drink coffee.
Get your Colgate on.
Hello. So
we're annoying.
Yo, but on some real shit, like mind you, my shit's still fucked up. I can only like eat like certain ways and certain foods because my feelings are kind of fucked up. I mean, they're not fucked up, but they're sensitive because I had to. I'm not even gonna tell y'all where I had to get a filling in the front. I just told him, fuck. I had to get a filling in the front, yo.
Right.
That shit hurts like a motherfucker, and it takes forever to heal. So that's it. What did Ashley say?
Ash said, facts. Dental insurance is cheap monthly and cover only cleanings and be $800 for one cavity. Right.
Yo, do you know how much I had to pay for a fucking root canal?
Right, I had a root canal a couple of years ago.
Thank you, we appreciate it.
That shit took me out.
That root canal was that shit took me out, yo.
That shit took me out. That shit was a good $900 and something.
Yeah, but I went to another dentist. I was like, fuck that. Nope, they tried to charge me more. I was like, nah. I was like, I know somebody. Somebody that knows somebody.
I'm just saying that because just like she said, dental is expensive already. Well, she said it's cheap. It's not that cheap to me. $13 is a lot. You know, you out here battling with Netflix. Do you give me movies? Do you give me movies at the Netflix at the dentist? No, you don't.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm
hey, Becky Boo.
About $13 for me, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Cause it's like you literally you only you only do cleanings.
My dentist is cheaper than that.
Yeah, but you only cover cleanings.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Well, they pay for half of like my if I get fillings and shit. Yours don't? Bitch, I don't know. Do you need the number?
Yeah, I might.
I'm about to get you some healthcare.
Yeah.
Because that shit don't make no fucking sense.
Shout out to Star. If y'all need healthcare or anything, you know she about to hook it up.
If y'all need healthcare, if y'all need some like assistance with y'all bills and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? All right, we're gonna jump into the last topic. Then we out here.
She said Christmas over for everyone. Sorry, what after this tooth experience today?
Yo, once I figure out how much I'm gonna have to pay for this Invisalign, ain't no Christmas, ain't no birthdays, ain't no bills. I'm be like this. My teeth need to be fixed. Fuck them lights. Cut them lights off.
I've been feeling that way about Christmas this year because I'm trying to get a new apartment and
fuck that.
I just feel like everybody can wait till next Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Like Trump is in office right now. Like,
nobody we're grown as fuck. Yeah. Buy your own gifts.
You know what I'm saying?
Avon's ass ain't getting shit. You hear me? After she showed her ass in Alabama. I didn't tell y'all how she put her feet like this and was scraping the bottom of her feet, walking up the goddamn sidewalk. Yo. Yes. And I was like, Avon, why would you do? I put her on some brand new fucking sneakers. She was just like, fuck TT. Fuck the other two. Fuck the other two. I was like, yo. Yeah, man, it was bad. Like, I was like, wow. I said, Avon, I said, why did you do that? She goes,
Jaja, I feel so bad for you.
She goes, I'm sorry, TT, for messing up my sneakers. She probably don't. She probably don't. I'm sorry, TT, for messing up my sneakers. No, you're not. You ain't sorry.
What? You did it in my face on purpose. You slid it extra hard.
You just gonna go do it again.
Ain't no toothbrush or bleach. You're gonna fix them motherfucking sneakers, bitch. So we're gonna have to be.
I wipe them shits down.
You know what? All you gotta tell a kid is, I'm not your friend no more.
Yeah, she doesn't really care.
She doesn't care about that?
No. She told me she didn't like me. You think she gave a fuck about me?
I don't like you either. Little thing. That's why you're little. Yeah, and you can't grow.
I can't say that.
You can't grow until you about 2
even
years
though
older.
She drives me crazy, that's still my baby.
I would have told no baby.
I told her mom, I was like, yo, even though she drives me crazy, I'm like, yo, I love her. I was like, well, is she okay? Is she good today? You had a good time? I don't know. I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for Avon. It's my baby. All right, so we're gonna jump into the last topic, then we're gonna get out of here, which we should have been left. But anyway, so I guess Jeezy and what's her name?
Jeannie Mai.
You love her, don't you?
From The Real, I do. I really like her.
So do you guys watch The Real? I don't really watch that show.
I really do. Like, I really do.
She helped us find them keys. Yes, she did. She said the keys was in. Yo, I did not tell y'all this. No. All right, fuck that last relationship topic. let me tell y'all some shit that happened in Alabama. So, we were after my grandma's repast, we were like, at the house and drinking and shit like that. And
I got confused. I think King K. I thought it was King J.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, how you know what the baby found?
Right.
I'm like, wait a minute.
So we were about to leave because we were gonna go see my aunt and my grandma on my mom's side. So I had went over to, hey, what's up? So we were like leaving or whatever, and I'm like, yo, where is the keys? My mother was like, I gave you the keys. Calm down. Calm the fuck down. Oh, side note, shout out to my mom. She made me some vegan brownies. She's dropping her vegan brownies in August.
You want to tell your mom what else she got to make us?
They were bomb as fuck.
You want to tell your mom what else she got to make us?
What? Oh, calm down. I'm going to tell you, Geneva, your brownies never made it. I ate half of them there. I ate some here, but I was on a diet, so I gave the rest to Phil.
I didn't even know about the brownies, Ma.
I'm a husky
How about
bitch.
that? How about that? I was gonna tell you what else she needs from you.
It wouldn't have been good for you.
I ain't gonna put her out there like this on here.
Don't.
I'm not gonna put her out like
please
that.
Don't do it. All right. So anyway,
we're gonna FaceTime you later, Ma.
Get back to the keys. So I'm like, she's like, I gave the keys to you. I'm like, Mom, no, you didn't. Like, they're nowhere in my pocket. I gave them to you. Yo, when I tell you that we searched that car, like the police had a search warrant, we had flashlights. If the police was looking for drugs, they would have been so fucking pissed off. They would have planted drugs on us, and everybody would have went to jail, including Avon. Okay? Guess where the fucking keys was at? Avon was like, "Oh, I got the keys. The keys is in my purse."
What are they doing in your purse?
They wasn't in her purse. They were in my mother's purse. The same lady who said
she didn't have them.
That she didn't have them. Yes.
Because you had them.
Yeah, because I had them. Oh, I gave you the keys. Yeah. I said, I'm not giving her no more tequila.
She's like, man, they're in our purse.
It was a tequila. I gave her tequila.
That's your fault.
No, it's not.
It's your fault.
She's a grown lady.
Do your mama be on tequila?
She's a grown lady.
You should have let her sip on that Alizé like she's been doing. You know what I'm saying?
Zanika said, Avon is the boss. Avon is the boss. You're absolutely right. That's my baby. No. I can't wait to babysit her.
She's getting on my motherfucking nerves.
First
Let
of
me
all,
tell you something.
You know what? Avon drives me crazy, but I don't know what kind of kids you go around. Huh? You get you some good ones.
All get on my nerves because they just all be doing the most extra stuff. Like after that scraping of the shoe stuff.
That's what she is. Who the fuck took my here it goes. Mind you, she had like a hidden compartment in that little ass purse she had. My cousin was like, hey, I don't want to go all in the purse, but I feel something. It feels like keys. I said, if these are the keys, it's going to be some smoke in the city. I'm turning up on my mother.
Was there smoke in the city? There was mad smoke.
Not really, because that's my mom.
Like a little,
but I was on
like
fire.
A little smoke. Like, poof.
Right. I was fucking pissed, yo. But yeah, man, she was drunk. I think she was drunk. I do.
You can't even blame her because she's probably having fun.
Because when she got in the car, she was like, oh, wow. She was like, we got the keys. Let's go. I was like, what?
Where they at?
I'm like, yeah, you're not getting the keys no more. No more. All right. Do you want to do the last topic or you want to be out?
No, we could be out, y'all.
You want to do Jeezy?
It don't even. Okay, just real quick. We'll just talk about it. All right, so Jeannie Mai the Real is now dating Young Jeezy. Basically, recently she's been saying that. Can y'all hear me good?
Yes,
because my headphones is popping in and out. Sorry. Well, basically, she was just saying that now she feels like she has a responsibility to learn about Jeezy's culture. Now, for those of y'all who don't know who Jeannie Mai is, she is Asian. She is of Asian descent, and y'all know Jeezy. He's Black. So she feels like she needs to realize and be more woke to his culture in order for, now that she's his girlfriend. And there's been a lot of speculation out there in the media about their relationship. But first, I'm going to just say this. If you're dating somebody who is out of your normal culture or race, do you feel like it's your responsibility to learn about their culture? Star?
You know me, I'm pro-Black. I don't do mixed crowds.
Now,
I don't have anything against interracial dating, but I date Black men.
Now, let me say something. If I was dating somebody out of my race or my culture, I would absolutely 100% want to know
everything about their culture.
Yeah, everything about their culture, because I would want to be able to connect to them in a different level.
Mm-hmm. But shouldn't she I thought she always dated black men anyway.
I don't know so much about that. I feel like her husband, because she was married at one point. I feel like her husband was white.
Mm-hmm. You feel like he was white, or do you know he was white?
I feel like he was white. For no reason could I pick a reason why it would be a black man based off of the things she said about him.
Right.
If he wasn't, I apologize to you, black man.
But, I mean, I don't really feel like I should have to. I mean, it depends on that person's.
I would.
It depends on that person's what they do as far as their culture. So, like, for instance, if because
you're black, so what happened if you was dating a Nigerian man or like
but they're really they're deep into their culture.
So you would have to get up in that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So
yeah,
there you go.
I would have to eat the what's that stuff they be eating?
What's the I don't know.
Kufi? No, that's what's the name of that food?
Either way, you're gonna have to indulge in that culture because I would want to. I would just be.
Well, Phil's Haitian, but he's regular.
But even he a real nigga. Even with him being Haitian, like, do you find yourself wanting to experiment type of food he grew up with? Like
nigga, everybody eat Haitian food. Everybody know black rice.
Mattapan, though, like,
you know what I'm saying? We're from the hood.
Well, I'm from Dorchester.
We're from the hood.
Like,
everybody knows about Jamaican food, Haitian food, shit like that. So that's a given. Like, that's not shit you really got to learn about because you have friends and shit like that. But for her to learn. For her to be Asian or whatever, what is she?
Because think about it, when they get married, totally is there like a different tradition that she's gonna have to learn?
Yeah, but in her tradition, can she bring a black man home?
Have you seen her mother?
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta see Mama Mai. Mama Mai is lit.
I mean, okay. I mean,
her mother is lit. I love Jeannie Mai.
Apparently,
y'all who don't know her, y'all have to go watch the reels.
What did leave Auntie alone? What did Rebecca say? She did all of the.
She did in the past, but married a white man. Thank you, Becca, because that's what. So
she did. She dated a black man.
Yeah, she did. Okay.
Fufu. That's what it is. Hello. Hello, Fufu.
Right. I was thinking cuckoo. I don't know why.
Wow. Not cuckoo.
It's Fufu. What? You should learn as much if they practice their culture, especially if you plan to have kids and plan to share their side of the family, especially if you plan on marriage, right? That's what I say, Ash. No, she was married to a white guy. Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right, so I guess, but she dated black men before, so she should pretty much know the culture. But I will say the T, which is supposed to be Deniva's part, the T is,
that's because you want to feed into this bitter baby mama drama.
The gag is
bitter baby mama
this
drama.
This is your part. Do your thing, baby.
I don't fuck with bitter baby mama drama, but it was said.
Drink your tea.
It was said.
Ha ha ha. Yo, they can't even see me behind it. The gag is, bitch. Hello.
The gag is. It's rumored that Jeannie Mai was dating Jeezy before he was officially not dating his baby mama. That's what's being said. But I don't know
according to reports.
Because other reports said that they had met, while they were both single and they just connected and fell in love instantly.
We don't really know.
Comment your opinion
Seems
after
like
this episode.
Niggas is always single when they meet a new bitch.
So you got a girlfriend? Nah.
I mean, I'm in a situation, but you know what I'm saying? It's not even that serious.
I stopped talking to her weeks ago.
First of all, I heard they had 3 kids together. They was together for 10 years. See, I did double 5 because my other hand's busy. But they were together for 10 years and they were engaged. You know what I'm saying? And to break that off and just be so in love with it, this
he found his soulmate.
This Asian chick, what?
He found his soulmate.
I mean, whatever, to each his own. Do your thing.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I at the end of the day, just be happy with who you are.
Yeah.
But it seems like he was lying. Hey, what he say?
I fell. We don't do that. Black men don't cheat. Mm-hmm. I'm tired of that.
Black men do cheat.
They do cheat
because the dude who used his wife's insurance, that was a nigga. He wasn't even black. That was a nigga. He did some real nigga shit.
He said, "You want to get married? When you trying to get married?" He's like, look, this bitch, I'm not really fucking with her like that.
No, I'm not even talking about him. I'm talking about the dude.
I'm talking about him. Let me tell you the story.
Oh, the married
Let me tell you how it happened. He was with his new bitch. She said she wanted to get married. He said, when you want to get married, He said, all right, look, this is what I'm gonna do. So this bitch ain't gonna divorce me if I ask her for a divorce. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you sign off on the shit.
No, she came up with that plan. I'm trying to tell you.
Nope.
That was an investigation,
I'm gonna need you to sign off on her shit. Because they don't need to know who it came from as long as it came from a woman. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get you to sign off on this shit. And we're gonna get you to come here. We're gonna get the divorce. Mm-hmm. Then I'm gonna marry you real quick. And it's gonna be over. It's gonna be over with us.
All right. So that's the whole situation. He was just on some. They both ratchet. Him and his new wife, they deserve each other. I wouldn't even want him. I wouldn't even want his ass. But all
right, you got a little point there.
What he said?
He said black men don't cheat, niggas do. They don't count.
All right, that was
that's true. They don't count.
You're right.
they ain't saying.
You're right. But that dude who used his wife's insurance, that was some straight nigga shit. Like
that was kind of smart though.
That wasn't smart because you got caught.
It was kind of smart if you didn't know. You know, if you thought that was the best way to go out.
So you mean to tell me you fucking a bitch?
But no. Went all the way out with it because he's still staying in the bitch's house after the divorce.
Fuck that. You mean to tell me you're fucking with a bitch that don't got no health insurance?
Yeah.
If y'all are fucking with a chick that don't got no health insurance,
but he ain't got shit neither. He ain't had shit neither. You're fucking crazy because he has to use his bitch. He has to use his wife's insurance.
This bitch don't got no health care, huh?
I'm tired of people. I am.
Like, come on.
I'm so tired.
She gotta at least go get her fucking annual pap smears. What the fuck's going on around here? This bitch is not getting her pussy checked. Hello? She's using your wife's shit? Like that.
If she is like me, she goes to the hospital, she don't use the insurance, and she just gets the bill in the mail.
Wow. How many bills do you got?
Hi, I'm calling for Geneva. What get?
No, wait, no. Do your voice.
No, speak English.
No, do the other voice. Do the other voice. Hi, can I say, hello. Is Geneva there? Go ahead, do your voice. Hello. I'm calling in regards to a medical bill for Geneva.
What a who?
For Geneva is
who? And I'll fucking never live here.
It's Patty
Stop
Mayo.
calling my damn house, bitch.
The one that's on FY podcast. Is this her?
No. She died last year. Miss Still Morning. Bye. Guanso.
I can't stand you. Yo.
That's all you gotta do. Yo, one of my coworkers, she said, you know how the people be calling to install the energy efficient shit.
Fuck out of here. I don't want that shit, that ugly ass shit on my roof.
So I guess her father had said one time in the call, and they was like, oh, can we install the energy efficient, things on your porch? He was like, you didn't hear? He's like, you didn't hear? Well, John died last week because one of them things fell on his head. Like, shit, I guess. And whatever works. Shit, I'm dead.
Hell no.
So you gotta tell these bill collectors she's gone.
Yo, all right, no,
she's no longer with us.
I'm gonna say this quick shit that I'm gonna be out, right? All right. So, you know how they have these little bot shits, right? So you know how you get telemarketers from calling your house, right? So they got these like little recorded messages. So at work, I'm so fucking done. At work, right? This dude had called the client. So the client was like, I don't know if he was at a movie or whatever. So the answer machine was talking. He was like, hello? He was like, and then the client was like, hey, the guy was like, hey, this is such and such or whatever. He was like, oh, wait, I can't hear you. Could you hold on for a second? And he was like, yeah, I can hold. Whole time he's talking to a recorder. So he's like, yeah, so I was just following up with you on blah, 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 blah. So he was like, yeah, that's a great idea. We can do that. We can definitely do that. But I'm gonna need you. He's like, I'm gonna need you to hold on for a second. Yo, this was a recording. So it kind of weeds out like those bot calls. So this nigga's talking to a fucking recording, and we're in my manager's office dying laughing, listening to it. We on some hood shit at work. Yes. Imagine that shit.
That happened to me the other day.
I knew that face meant something. You dumbass out there like, hi, yes, ma'am, I can definitely assist you with that.
No.
And she's like, yeah, hold on.
No.
Please leave a message.
No. This one, Jackie, where you at? Help me out with this. Because the nigga, he's like, hello? I'm like, hello? He's like, hello? I'm like, hello? He's like, oh, I can hear you now. I'm sorry. My English is kind of bad. I'm like, oh, that's all right.
Dumbass. Yes, sir.
It started going on, and he's still going like, what did you say?
Yeah.
Yes, I am not from America, but my English is not that bad. And I'm like, wait a minute, Jackie, I'm gonna put it on mute. I'm not talking. He's talking shit I didn't ask him about. I put it on speaker. Jack's like, yeah, that's the voicemail.
Damn.
I'm like, oh, this is a big deal. I got on a voicemail. Because he's like, hello. I'm like, hello. He's like, hello. I'm like, hello. Like, are you there?
Yo, I'm telling you, that shit is fucking hilarious. Imagine having a conversation with yourself. Mind you, that's recording, so they can hear that. So they hear the playback.
That's terrible. Don't do that to people. Oh.
Denise was like, of course I can assist you.
Right. Like, I can hear you fine. You don't need to speak English. I can speak whatever you speak. I can get a translator in here ASAP. What you need? Shit.
Yo,
I got you. Please leave a message after the beep. What the fuck? I'm so upset.
Please leave a message. Beep.
I've been getting so upset.
Yo, when that nigga found out he was speaking to a recorded, he was tight.
I bet he didn't tell nobody. He
didn't have to tell anybody. Ken told every fucking body in the office. We were all in the office laughing. Like,
you know y'all was in there laughing at.
Yo, I don't play that shit. Don't. My clients know I don't play. Don't call me and then have that bullshit on, bitch, because you won't get this help. You won't get this help out. No, sir. All right, we out, yo. I'm tired. Oh, next week is my birthday. You sound like
Tayana Taylor.
What?
Your voice.
I know she sound like a man. Hello.
No, wait, damn.
Hello. Hello.
I mean like that. I mean like that, Tay.
Hello. Hey. I can dance like her a little bit.
Okay, go ahead. Fade it. We gotta go because she faded right now.
I can do it too. Yo, my birthday I'm about to be lit. I'm turning 30 on Friday. Okay, little bitch. Niggas want to hate. Niggas want to act. We can act. If niggas want to, we can. Yeah,
I gotta pee.
All right, so listen, my birthday's next week. It's gonna be Friday, but we're turning up on Thursday to bring in my birthday. Make sure you guys tune in to Fuck Your Podcast special Star's birthday. Star's Dirty 30. That's what we're gonna call it. Dirty 30. You know what I'm saying? We out here and we're not drinking regular Don Julio. We're drinking 1942.
What? I knew it was coming. I knew it was
saying?
Coming.
We out here, babe. She's not drinking it. All right, so we back next week, same time.
And shout out to everybody who liked the podcast tonight.
Yes.
But if you haven't liked it, make sure you stay after you like and you comment.
Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We do appreciate you guys for tuning in every week.
And if you're new, please say hi to us so we can say hi to you and follow you. You know.
Yeah, we love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I got my husky.
You
big
sound
bitch.
like a real sexy ass nigga.
I got my husky.
Yeah, you
big
know what
bitch.
you trying to do tonight, girl.
Just that big
doing nothing. I just want to hang with you.
I'm about to come pick you up. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I'm gonna be ready.
Every time I talk, I just, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here just maintaining. You know what I'm saying? You ready? You ready? Is you ready? All right, yo, we out. Oh, follow us. Yo, there's a fucking fly in here. I seen the shit in the background. They got us out here. You know what I'm saying? Got bugs in the house.
Not the fucking concuss. No way.
What? No, I'm saying? I'm out here, baby. What they say? That big dick voice. Yeah, baby, I'm about to come and put it on.
Right, nigga. The whole time got a little pinky.
You ain't even ready for this dick. Huh? You ready? You ready?
Niggas with that big dick voice. I'm tired.
And then when you get it, you're like, nigga, what? Nigga, who? I hate you. Anyway.
Is it in there? I don't
feel it.
Oh.
All right, we out. Follow us, FY Podcast. On Instagram. My Instagram is Starzy, STARZZ, Patty Mayo, 2 Ys. Email us at fypodcast1@gmail.com.
And we see y'all next week.
All
right,
we out. Real hot girl shit. Real hot girl fall shit. Yo.